them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana peeling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team or rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
You guys hear me now? I having a whole talk with myself just about. I was talking about the game, how important it was, and all that. Let's go ahead to the this little screen here. So can you guys hear me? And can you guys hear the cheering, the little audio in the back? Just want to make sure. I should be able to hear me now. I don't know why my mic does that. Say, yes, we can. Okay, cool. Well, before we go into this game, what I was talking about, I said, hey, this is a big game. Clemson, this is a must-win for them over South Carolina. An old-school rivalry between these two. Of course, South Carolina, obviously in South Carolina, and Clemson is as well. So this is a great game to watch. Usually, it says sound is on. I'm saying, okay. But, yeah, so Clemson, you know, they're 5-6 coming into this match. South Carolina's already run their 6th game of the season, but they're on a 3-game losing streak. If there's any chance for Clemson to try to get in this game, to have it not be the first season in RFL College Series history for them to just finish the season with no extra game afterwards, you know, this is the game to get it done. They got to be able to beat South Carolina. They're on the road. I was talking about the rain, and No one in the RFL likes to play in the rain. Everyone knows that. You can get some very terrible games most of the time. But Clemson is going to have to survive the adversity. And, of course, South Carolina doesn't want to lose their last game of the season as well. So a lot riding on this one. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get on to the field. So it's going to be South Carolina kicking this one off to Clemson. And a bit short. He'll field it at the 10. And a big hit stick to start the game. Puts him down at the 31-yard line. And coming on to the field for the first time today, Luis Cardenas has really struggled this season. Only 13 passing touchdowns coming in to week 13. 6 interceptions. Has been extremely conservative. That's been one of his biggest issues all year long. Is just not being aggressive and making the big plays. He's got the receivers that can do it. He's going to need to bring out all the stops here. Nice little spin move, nice little juke as well. And this is what's going to really get Clemson going is their running back, Noah Walker. You can see 23 carries, 169 yards, and a touchdown last week. This guy's just an absolute beast. Got to get this guy the football early and often. And his first carry is good for 6 yards. He'll set up now a 2nd and 4 as Cardenas looks to pass for the first time today underneath to Jeremiah Miller. He gets out to the 47, and Clemson off to a decent start. First down play back to Walker, but maybe doing a little bit too much there, trying to create a lane that just wasn't there. He cuts that to the left side off that block. He's got some space to work with. And Jones is right there to take him down. That was good blocking by the offensive lineman, just missed the hole. So Clemson's going to come out here, ball at the 43-yard line under center. Cardenas, a little pump fake, and back on the ground with Walker as he walks up the field for 2 yards. As we get a look at this Clemson offense, Granger, Brockhorst, Stewart, Patnam, and Fadden, Green, Cruz, Walker, Madrano Jr., and Miller Jr. will make up the offense of the Clemson Tigers. Big third down here. South Carolina looking to get him off the field. They send a heavy blitz, picked up well, checked it down, and Cruz is going to cruise his way by the first down to move the chains. So a nice play right there. And they're going to mark him down 2 yards short of the first. That is a terrible spot. Can't believe it. He obviously got past the first down, but he was laying on the body of a defender, and they're not even going to give him the forward progress. I still don't think that's a good spot at all. So Clemson is going to have to punt it away. Very unfortunate. Once this one, and it's a pretty bad punt. This one goes out of bounds at the 28, coming out onto the field. It's Alec Rutt. 18 touchdown passes for him, 12 interceptions. That's been one of his biggest problems this season. He's taking care of the football. Sometimes you can see him unload and make some big plays through the air, but he always has an interception, some type of mistake that just doesn't have him be that complete dominant quarterback as you think he can be. He's here in the shotgun with a motion into a bunch as they'll run this to the outside, and Clemson's defense, you know they're going to be here today. A tackle in the backfield on Mike Jeffers. Will be made there by Jake Venables, little linebacker here for Clemson, trying to run that outside run there. And that's what you got to do, just shut down that access to the outside. You let anyone get on the outside of you with the ball in their hands, and you're just going to get cooked defensively. Offset I formation, they'll run this one to the outside, some key blocks, and a juke move going to keep him just shy of the first down at the 36. Big third down here for South Carolina in the I formation. Running play action, throws, intercepted, picked off, breaks the tackle, and Clemson's going to take over at the 43-yard line. Huge play by Bobby Holly. Submitted safety here. There's a lot of submitted guys that will not be here next year, I can tell you that. And this guy's one of them. It's too bad. He's been having himself a pretty solid season. Makes a great play right here. Jumps right in front of that pass in which Alec Rett thought he had a wide open receiver. And that's what I talked about with Alec Rett. Just really doesn't really see the entire field. Makes a lot of just bad decisions on some throws, trying to fit things in. But just not, like I said, seeing the whole field in the defense. And he pays for it right there. Motion to the left side. Clemson going to run it. Noah Walker cannot break the tackle. It's going to be brought down there by Jalen Moody. He's trying to get to that outside, and you can see he's got 2 free blockers going down the field, but no one wanting to help pick up the block on Moody. And he just blows this play up. So a 1-yard loss will now set up a 2nd and 11. They come in the I formation. Play action. Cardenas. Shot deep down the middle of the field. It's going to be caught for a first down. Hauled in by Jay Matthews. Well, it used to be Jay Matthews. Was a submitted guy. Got cut. Now his name is Jeremiah Miller. Still forgot to change his name on the list here, but beautiful pass. Nice catch, especially in the rain. Dior Santana there on the tackle, along with, I'm not sure who that other safety was. Didn't get to see the number. And there's going to be a flag on the field. See what this will be for. It's a false start on the offensive line. Big number 71 getting caught moving there. It's going to push him back to the 18. First and 15. They'll run him to the outside, and Walker once again met there by Jalen Moody. Speaking of this South Carolina defense, let's go ahead and get a look at them. We got Jones, Pickering, Crumity, and Spencer on the defensive line. Linebacker, Wheat, Thompson, and Brule. And at the secondary position, got Furge, Morgan, Peters, and their star secondary member, submitted player, Dior Santana. Another guy who hasn't been around. Like I said, a lot of cuts for season 4, that's for sure. 2nd and 14, counter run play. That's going to be sniffed out on the backfield. A huge play there by Spencer. Just called his name on the lineup. And Keith Spencer shuts it down. You see him just washing inside, finding Walker before he could even really get started.
On the ready.
Clemson starting to march down the field. It's 3rd and 17. Cardenas throws wide open. Touchdown. Jeremiah Miller. Clemson on the board first. Another great contested catch by number 13. And a beautiful ball. Was just talking about how Cardenas has really shown to be too conservative throughout the entire season. And right there on this drive, 2 big throws in tight windows to Jeremiah Miller. And it results in 6. What a drive by Clemson and Cardenas. So here goes the kick by B.T. Potter. It's up, it's good. 7-0 the score here in this Week 13 matchup between these South Carolina rivals. We'll have to see how South Carolina is going to respond. Ball is on the tee. Takes this one from the 3. And a pretty solid return. Gets out to the 31-yard line. It's Bruce Nobles. Alec Rett, after having thrown an interception last time out onto the field, his first pass, is looking for better results this time. They'll line up in the shotgun. Trip to the right side. They're going to throw a bubble screen out of that. Actually, just a receiver screen. That's shut down. Good play made there a submitted prospect, Caden King. Looks like an RPO. Probably should have ran that. Looks like he had some lanes to work with. And a missed block by Alani Steels. 2-yard loss sets up 2nd and 12. Offset I formation now here for the Gamecocks as they'll run this one to the right. And he's got some great blocks. There goes Mike Jeffers. First down. South Carolina to the 46. 3 carries, 25 yards. Here today for Jeffers. One of the biggest problems for Jeffers this season has been taking care of the football. And if you got Jeffers on your team as a coach, and you're in these conditions, you just worry. You know, he's got the ability to do this, make guys miss, but just don't want to see him put that football on the turf at any point in this game. Other than that, he's a very solid running back. He's made a lot of big plays against some solid defenses in Clemson. Despite the record this season, they're a solid defense. There goes a run. Beautiful vision, runs through, and this is what I'm talking about with Jeffers. Gets about 15 yards on that carry to the 40-yard line. That's just a great cut off the block. Once you see the butt, you cut. That's the rule. Let's go ahead and get a look at this again. You see just zooming straight up the middle of the field, taking an easy access. Nice little powerful run. Runs right through the defensive back there trying to wrap him up. I think that was Christopher Numa. Here they are at the 40. A motion to the right side. See if they give another handoff to Jeffers here. No, they'll go with play action. Throws, and that's going to be off the mark. Good defense. Numa all over Stills. Here's a look at this South Carolina offense. Couldn't really go through the line there. We got Stills, Noble, Jeffers, Wilborn, and Rucker at the skill positions. You got to look out for Rucker. Leading the team in receiving yards. Big-time playmakers. Number 4, you can see him at the top of the screen. Throw into the flats. A lot of space. Gets 4 yards. Let's go ahead and get a look at this Clemson defense with Ed Chapa, Davis, Williams, and Henry on the line. Joshua Frank, James Skowski, and Keith McGuire at the linebacker core. And at the secondary, Aiden Parker, Bobby Holly, Nolan Turner, and Christopher Newman. Very solid defense this season for Clemson. Just have not been on the winning side of things all year, but desperately needing a win here to go to a bowl game. Here goes a throw and another interception. His 14th of the season. Oh, he's doing all these moves. And Bobby Holly's got 2 interceptions in the first quarter. I don't know what he was doing there. He's trying to be a running back to the best of his ability. I think just trying to do too much. The ball carrier vision wasn't there. This guy runs straight. That's a touchdown. It just looks like he tried to be extra here. Getting spin moves, jukes. I don't know what he was doing, but hey, at the end of the day, 2 picks for Holly. This guy's not checking in. It's the 14th interception this year. Thrown by Alec Brett. You can look at the numbers of Jeremiah Miller for Clemson. Over 1,000 yards receiving. Counter run play. Oh, what a juke. Gets to the 48-yard line. Picks up 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Draw play. Trying to bust out the spin. That's a great open field tackle made there. South Carolina free safety Fred Peters wrestling down 3 yards short. 3rd and 3. Can Cardenas come up in the clutch? Throws wide open. He's got Roy Madrano. First down. Gets to the 24-yard line. Clemson is on a mission. He was wide open coming across the middle of the field. Deep crosser route. Beautiful pass. What's good, Slime Jr.? Hey, I don't see it as weird at all, man. It's just you can be more immersive in these things, you know? Anytime you can actually be a part of it as a player. You know, it's interesting. I feel you on that. Here goes a run. Great blocking. Noah Walker gets inside the 10. They're going to mark him down at the 5. Clemson really starting to put it on South Carolina here. I mean, look at that. The blocking was just superb by the receiver. You see Johnny Sweet out there looking for work. It's nothing like a wide receiver that can go down the field and help you off the edges with blocking. Two tight ends, one on each side. Trips to the left side. As the receivers are in the boundary, they'll run it up the middle, end zone, touchdown, Clemson. They go up by 2 possessions. And that's going to be Spencer Cruz, the backup running back, checking in and just speeding his way, just getting across that line. You can see right here from the aerial view, just lowers that shoulder. You can see the ball is across the line at that point. Great attempt by Ferge, an even better effort by Spencer Cruz. Extra point here to put Clemson up by 14. In the kick, it's good. Got a shutout early here in the first quarter and quite a bit of points by Clemson. We already know South Carolina is a bit in the slump. You know, 3-game losing streak, tough losses for them at one point. They're one of the top teams in the country, beat some pretty solid teams. I mean, at the time, you know, LSU didn't expect them to beat them week 2 of the season. They got the job done right there, but LSU, of course, showed just not to be a great team this season. They're sitting at 3-8 on the year, not even going to have a bowl game. But the big win, their biggest win of the season was against Georgia. And ever since then, you know, had a couple of wins, a couple of losses after that. It just hasn't been the same team. Run to the outside, good blocking, and here he goes. Jeffers having himself a day. 5 carries, 55 yards, averaging 5 yards per carry. I said 5 yards, that's not even, I don't even know what I'm talking about. He's averaging 11 yards per carry. I just saw a bunch of 5s and just said 5 again. The run game is there right now for South Carolina. The pass game is what's got to step up. Alec Rhett, 2 interceptions in his first half. They try to run there and nowhere to go for Jeffers. Four-man rush. They're going to go with a draw. Jeffers bottled up again in the backfield. Bobby Holly has been everywhere. It's going to result in a loss of 2 yards. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the Relocation Football League, and become part of the RFL community today. Third and 12, Alec Rhett in the backfield all by himself. 5 receiver options. Throws one down the field. It's almost picked off. Good play on the ball by Aiden Parker. And that is 4th down. Clemson, this is where they get scared. The defense has always played top-notch for the most part this season. And if the offense continues to click like it is now, this is the type of Clemson that we expected to see since the beginning of the season, just never got. And you can see from the podcast, if you tuned in last night, we expected this game to be much closer than what we're seeing right now, and that is not the case. Clemson really getting it done here in the rain. These guys desperately wanting a bowl game. Said our season will not come to an end this week. There's still a lot of football to play. Let's see if they can hold on. First and 10. Dropping back, looking to pass. Cardenas throws to the sidelines, wide open. Scott Green. Josiah Green just running a nice little flag route. Just nobody there working against this defense. Is that man zone? Not sure what it was. Saw a couple of guys look like they were in man. Guess maybe broken down coverage. Left them wide open. I formation, dropping back, looking to pass. Checks over the middle. Roy Madrano holds on and gets to the 33. This is a fantastic start right now for Senko Cardenas. 7 for 7. He's yet to miss a pass in the rain in these conditions. I mean, that's amazing for him. This has really been a rocky, up and down kind of a season in terms of performance for him. Heading into this game, only 13 passing touchdowns, averaging just a touchdown pass a week. There goes a pass and big hit. Sustained there over the top by free safety Fred Peters, but it's not going to matter. Jeremiah Miller, he is eating right now. 4 receptions, 79 yards to lead this Clemson team. He's not the leading receiver for no reason. I mean, this guy is really playing with a chip on his shoulder. Clemson is just giving us the best version of themselves right now. Three tight ends set, strong to the left side, and they'll run. And it'll be brought down at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the first quarter. South Carolina, no points. Clemson, 14. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Subscribe to the Relocation Football League. Become part of the RFL Reload Gang today. Clemson playing bowl eligibility. That's a good play right there. Earl Thompson making the tackle. So you guys tune in later today. Oh, I might as well say later tonight. USC versus Texas. I'll be calling that one back-to-back at 8:30. Should be a huge one nonetheless. I mean, USC the heavy favorites, but these guys really got to win out to hold that top 4 spot that they're currently sitting at. 3 and 12, 3rd and 12, excuse me. Looking to pass, hits underneath. Noah Walker's got the speed, and he's got the first down. Gets out of bounds at the 36. Number 36 is turning up his first reception here today for 13 yards. It's a good job by Cardenas. He's just looking extremely confident today, reading the defense as well. That's just a good job knowing, hey, it's man-to-man coverage. I got this linebacker just not going to be able to stick with Walker. Everyone's cleared out, check it down. And they continue to move the sticks. Throws one, and that's almost intercepted. Spoke a little bit too soon about Cardenas. That's his first incompletion. Could have been his interception. They'll throw this one, broken up, almost intercepted again. But that was based off the good defense there by Furge. Cardenas, empty set. Quick throw over the middle of the field, wide open. Roy Madrano to the 13. South Carolina just getting owned right now. And that's just wide open. No one even looking in the direction of Roy Madrano. That's where big targets this season. Can't leave the big guy that open.
15.
Clemson trying to make it a 21 piece to start this game. Trying to run with Noah Walker here on first down. He gets snuffed out. Good play there by the strong safety, C.J. Morgan. 3-yard loss in the backfield to bring up 2nd and 13. That's just a good job by Clemson. Too many guys for them to be able to pick up and block. Good wrap-up tackle. Not easy to bring down Noah Walker. Looking to pass, throws, and gets to the 10-yard line. 3rd and 7. Senko Cardenas trying to throw the screen. He hits the back of his own lineman right there. Had no incomplete passes until this drive. He had 3 of them. I'm not sure what's going on with him right here. But, field goal attempt to put him up by 17. And it's good. And Clemson looking like they're walking away with this one right now. South Carolina's going to have to wake up soon. Kicks this one off. Gets it at about the 2. Nice little stiff arm by Nobles.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
That'll set the offense shy of the 20-yard line. Job by the special teams. Trips in the boundary here to the right side, tight end off the line of scrimmage. And no motion in. There goes a run. Great read and cut off the block. Like Jeffers gets to the 25-yard line. Gain of 4 yards to set up 2nd and 4. Actually, a gain of 6. Single back formation here. Counter run play. Back to Jeffers. Probably should have kept a little bit wider to the left side. Coming off that tackle. Picks up half the distance. Need 2 more yards. Back to number 3. And he is going to be stuffed by Christopher Numa at the line of scrimmage. South Carolina just cannot get anything going offensively on this drive. Looked decent the first run play. Clemson quickly shutting it down. The punt is off. And he's got a ton of space. Runs through a defender. Gets to the 19.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Clemson up by 17 points in the rain, making it look easy. And talked about how Jeremiah Miller was a 1,000-yard receiver. Look at the tight end, Roy Madrano. Over 1,000 yards on the season thanks to this game. And maybe, hopefully for them, they can continue to tack on for his season total. And here goes a huge hit by Earl Thompson. Absolutely lights him up. Wasn't going to catch that one. Checks down to Madrano. Nice wrap-up tackle there by Jones. Three receivers set, got the tight end spread out as well. So 4 options out wide. Gets Johnny Sweet, but he's going to be short of the first down. So luckily for South Carolina, they get themselves a stop. It's been tough to come by those. Clemson's offense has been hot. Gets this one at the 23. Jukes to the outside, breaks the tackle. And Brian Rucker brought down at the 31. Mike Jeffers, he's been having himself a pretty solid day here for South Carolina as we get a look at some of his better runs here today off these clips. And I mean, that's great and everything, but they need to help assist him with the passing game. Alec Rhett, 2 interceptions in the first quarter. Need to get the pass game going. First play, they're going to look to pass it off of play action, and that's going to be a huge hit stick. Trying to go to Alani Stills. But that was a hellacious hit laid down by Joshua Franklin. There's a handoff to Jeffers and another big hit right here by Aiden Parker.
70, Indy.
Clemson just has come out here ready to play some football. They don't care about the weather. Alec Rhett going to get sacked on the play. It's the first sack today. Ed Chaplin's going to record it. And that's just bad movement in the pocket by Alec Rhett. In this situation, you want to kind of step up and move to the right side. He just moves to the right side, still being wide as the pressure was coming by Ed Chaplin. could tell. I mean, Clemson's just getting to him. He's already seeming to be rattled early in this game, this first half. Here goes the punt. Once again, more space. Just loves the truck guys on kick returns. Walker returning kicks. Cinco Cardenas today. 13 of 17. 186 passing yards. Got himself passing touchdown. He was as much as 9 for 9 to start this game. There goes a handoff. Walker. A little bit slow on the run there, but still rips off a nice gain of 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Goes over the middle of the field. That's a huge hit stick for the 2nd time today. Roll Thompson has been claiming helmets. 3rd and 3. Rolls to the sidelines. What a catch. But is he beyond the sticks? They're going to rule him with a first down. What a grab by Josiah Green. I mean, the momentum is just sky high at the start of this game for Clemson right now. I mean, look at that airtight coverage. These guys playing with a purpose, running the out route. That's good coverage right there by Forbes, I believe. Look at him just skying up and getting that one. Bunch formation. Cardenas throws, and it's going to be dropped. Beautiful ball. A good defense knocking that one loose. 2nd and 10. Pump fake with the draw. Bounces to the outside. And Forbes standing him up. The 2-yard gain now brings up a 3rd and 8 shotgun. Looking to pass. Got good time in the pocket. Throws this one to the sidelines. Catch is going to be made there by Cruz. They got to punt it away. Once again, South Carolina getting a stop. Offense has got to do something. There goes the punt. No blocking whatsoever there, and Caden King brings him down immediately at the 20. Look at Mike Jeffers today. 11 carries, 68 yards, 6.1 yards per carry.
Down. 8 read.
Handoff, and 1-yard gain for Jeffers. Bunch to the left side. Jeffers, a nice little cutback off the block. Will get to the 28. It's nice running, 3rd and 3. Will they give him another carry, or will they look to pass? The pass game just hasn't looked all too great. So, yep, they're going to run it, and that's going to get shut down. Big time play made right there by defensive end KJ Henry. And once again, South Carolina is going to have to punt this one away. Kind of get confused on what to do, if you're South Carolina. I mean, the pass game has really hurt you a little bit here in this game already early. But you do at some point want to try to establish that. 3 straight runs. Not going to blame them for that play call, but the pass game is important. Nice juke move right here. Shakes off another. He gets to the 32-yard line. Clemson looking to put up a 24-piece on the board if they can. 8 yards away from 200 yards passing. Cinco Cardenas is having himself one of his better games this season. Play action. Throws to the sidelines. That's going to be caught by Madrano this time at the 48. And that's going to put him north of 200. Love the quickness and the decisiveness right now of Cinco Cardenas. He's really getting the ball out of his hands. He's been aggressive early on in this one. See an lot from him that you just didn't see for pretty much all season long. Offset I formation, dropping back, looking to pass. Goes to the sidelines again. That's going to be incomplete. They're going to throw a flag. And I'm not sure what's going on with the officiating crew, but I don't see how that's unnecessary roughness. Dior Santana's going to get called for it. And that's going to be an automatic first down for Clemson at the 37. A couple of bad plays just not going. Oh, I can't say that because it was the other bad play of bad spotting for Clemson last time. I guess the refs making up for it. Jeez, that's a lot of yards given up there. Play action. Throws. He's loving this left sidelines right now, and as he's going to get it out to Medrano again. First down, 21 yards. Ball placement superb right there. It's it right over the shoulder of Medrano. Absolute beatdown in South Carolina, and there's going to be a booth review. Won't be challenged by South Carolina. Of course, it's under 2 minutes, so that's an obvious catch. I don't know what the booth's doing. Clemson just playing like Clemson should have been playing all season long. This is the Clemson we thought we were going to see this year. South Carolina, you know, even though they just won 6 games, I mean, this is no slouch team either. They're doing them in. Sideline catch. I mean, he is straight at that left side. And that time he's working on Dior Santana. Now, Dior Santana's been on the left side, but they were really exposing the safety or linebacker with Rory Medrano. Now there is Josiah Green at the out route. First down. Love the play calling, love the execution. Clemson's looking to put up 20-plus points in this first half. Throws, that's going to be straight to the back of his lineman. That's a bad throw. Pass, throws, catch, touchdown, Clemson, and that could be all she wrote already. And the momentum is just too high right now for Clemson. South Carolina, this is their home crowd. They're in front of they're the home team. You don't expect them to be out here playing like this. I mean, these guys are getting absolutely demolished. Extra points good, 24-0. Clemson. Really want to see some type of fight out of South Carolina here. Well, this game's definitely over already. So they can't call it over until the clock hits 0. But with this offense just not being able to pass the football, especially, you know, having to have to pass or trying to be successful against this Clemson defense, I just really don't see them being able to swing that momentum enough. But you never know what'll happen. A minute and 43 seconds. Can South Carolina at least march down the field quickly and score a touchdown, or at least a field goal, something to avoid this first half shutout? Because I mean, momentum is at an all-time low right now. There's this one into the flats. Nice little stiff arm. Gets up the field at 29. Alec Brett on 3 of 8, 2 interceptions. That's been the problem here for South Carolina offensively. It's the slant. He's got Tigers on his back who will march him up to the 43-yard line. On their 2-minute offense. And breaks the tackle, going back way too far, loses 4 yards. And the first timeout of the game is going to be called by the Gamecocks.
Set, 47.
Let's go, dude.
60 outlaw. Here we go, D.
Draw play, great blocking, great running. Can't ask for any more out of Mike Jeffers right now. Brett's got to get on the ball, 3rd and 1. 56 seconds and counting. Throws. That's going to be almost his 3rd interception off the hands of Aiden Parker. And that'll bring up 4th down. Man. Got lucky right there. They're just going to punt it away. Out of bounds at the 11.
Let's do it.
Clemson with 48 seconds, all 3 timeouts. I still worry if they decide to put up more points. They're here in the gun. Let's see if they'll decide to be aggressive. They will be. Looking to pass. Hits the slant. And here goes a burst up the middle of the field by Jeremiah Miller. Cardenas almost at 300 yards passing, or getting close to 300 yards passing already just in the first half. He's at 261. Trip to the left side. Cardenas throws. Nice high catch there by Miller. He has been his go-to guy, him and Medrano. And that is going to be the end of the first half of play. Clemson absolutely dominating and shutting out South Carolina in their final game of the regular season, trying to be bowl eligible. 24-0. In my opinion, South Carolina is going to need an absolute miracle. Make sure you guys tune in at 8:30 p.m. Eastern today as we got ourselves another game I'll be calling once again with USC taking on Texas. It's a big must-watch game. Of course, for USC, they went out. They get to stick within the top 4, and they get to play in the college series playoffs, just as they did last season. Got eliminated first round. Who knows? Things could be different this year. It's wide open this season, the RFL College Series. We take you guys back out onto the field shortly as Clemson has just been sparking up South Carolina all game long. It's 24-0, and South Carolina is going to be receiving the football. Takes this one out of the end zone. And actually gets a decent return. Gets it out to the 25-yard line. He could have taken a knee and gotten there, though. There really hasn't been a lot of sacks at all in this game. I believe it's only been 1. And South Carolina has been able to establish a really good run game. I just don't understand, Alec Rhett has got to get himself together here in the second half. Counter run play. Ooh, big hit there by Skowski. Runs to the outside, and that's going to be shut down. They were killing them earlier on in this game with that. Now they have to pass. 5 wide empty set. Looks like they might send pressure his way too. I guess why not? They've had him rattled the entire first half. Goes underneath, and Rucker is going to be well short of the first down by 3 yards. Clemson starting out with the 3-and-out. This is a 94 overall team playing up to their level right now. I mean, where was this all season long? I have no idea. It's a team that made it to the College Series playoffs in the first 2 seasons. There's a return. Spin move's not going to work. Great open field tackle made right there by Jalen Reed, cornerback on special teams. Jeremiah Miller, 6 receptions, 101 yards, a touchdown. Rory Madrano been having himself a day as well. When you got 2 guys like this explosive on the offensive side of the ball, that's almost impossible to stop. They haven't even really mixed in Noah Walker as much. I mean, they've just been killing him in the pass game. Here they go with some play action, and he's going to be sacked on the play. Strong safety C.J. Morgan coming in. That'll be a 2nd and 19, loss of 9. Great blitz call here by South Carolina. Look down at the bottom of the screen. You can see him getting highlighted. Splits right through the space, and safety just too fast. Sauer was going to try to go with that. Just did not have the time. Great play by South Carolina. Let's see if they can capitalize off that. It's only the 2nd sack today. It's crazy how much of a blowout this game has been, but it's literally been everything working well for both teams except for the passing game of South Carolina.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And that's not going good either. That pass thrown behind Noah Walker. Just lets it drop incomplete. Martinez stepping up in the pocket. Guns one deep down the field. And it's almost intercepted in and out of the hands of Messias Furge. Gets credited for his 2nd pass deflection today. Martinez, he tried it. He's been his go-to guy today. That ball a little bit underthrown there. South Carolina gets the stop they were looking for. Running out of his own end zone. Got to be careful here, but he gets it off clean. And Rucker is not going to put a move on Caden King. He shuts him down in the backfield. So in the backfield, but in the open field, excuse me. And Mike Jeffers, 86 yards in the first half. 15 carries. I said the run game is here for South Carolina.
Come on, set.
They're going to come out in the eye. Over to the right side, trying to cut it back, and Jeffers met by Ad Chapa and Joshua Frank. 1-yard gain. Draw play, trying to go to the outside and also trying to do too much. Streaking backwards is going to lose him about 6 yards. He never had a chance on the play, but in that situation, you got to hit it to the outside. And you got to take what you can get and not hit it to the outside, excuse me. With a move like that, just giving the defense time to catch you in the backfield for a loss. 3rd and 15, definitely not the position that they wanted to be in right here. He's feeling pressured, and he is going to be down for a sack. They're going to rule a fumble. Ed Chapa's going to pick it up, and it's going to be a scoop and score for Clemson as they hang 30 points. Man, just an awful day for Alec Rhett today. Yeah, you can really just say all their woes today has come from Rhett just not being. It looks like his knee might have hit the ground though. I think his knee hit the ground. We'll see if they challenge this. The Booth's got to review every scoring play anyway, so hopefully they look back at that. I think his knee was down before that ball came out, and yep, the Booth's going to look at it. See him getting thrown. His knee hits the ground right there. That's close. But I do think that's enough to overturn it. You really can't see it at all from that view, but that last view might be able to get that ball back at least to be able to punt it away. I hate for them to have to give up 30 points right now. And yes, that's going to be overturned. So South Carolina is saved from giving up any more points. They'll punt this one straight down the middle of the field. Gets it at about the 19. Runs over a guy trying to go outside. And, I mean, this guy is on kick return just to run over the first incoming tackler. I mean, every time he's returned the ball, he's ran through somebody. Noah Walker, though, on the ground, 14 carries, only 31 yards. But, I mean, Clemson's been getting it done through the air here today. Walker up the middle. Met there by Thompson down at the 40. Gain of 3. Back to Walker, and look at him just power. Carrying his way through the Gamecocks there. 1 yard short of the first down, a 6-yard gain, 3rd and 1, under center. 3rd straight carry to Walker, and he's going to pick up the first down to midfield. Average isn't that great, but he's running with authority, and he's had some very solid runs here in this one. You can just feel all the momentum, life out of South Carolina just draining. They can't stop this offense. They can't move against their defense successfully through the air. It's nothing going right for South Carolina today. Nice run. 6-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 4, 5-wide empty set. Number 4 all in the backfield by himself. Fires, and he's going to drop it. Good break on the football. 3rd and 4. Slips a little bit. Gains his composure. Almost throws an interception. Almost gets jumped on by C.J. Morgan, who's just been all over the place for the Gamecocks. And South Carolina, once again, avoids giving up points. Rain just getting the best of Cardenas on that play. Had a little slip and slide moment. Here goes the punt. They're going to fake it. And that is a terrible play call. I mean, Clemson at this point, they must be feeling confident to call that, thinking that Allen's going to pick up that first down. If they did convert that, man, the momentum would have been completely shot for South Carolina. But now they get a little bit of a boost here. They've got to be able to make something out of that play. First and 10 at the 47-yard line. Center back formation, dropping back, looking to pass. He's getting pressured. He's getting sacked. And he is down at the 41 by Williams. 6-yard loss. Great job right there by big number 53, Jordan Williams. Splitting right through the double team. And he was actually pushing back the double team. The double team was trying hard to just hold him. And he pushed him right into Rhett and wrapped up and made the tackle.
Go now. Hello, ball. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And the pass, throws wide open. He's got the first down. That's a good pass. Monty Wilbon, his 3rd reception of the day, only 22 yards. Good clean pocket that time. Good route ran there to get that separation away from Venables. Yes, South Carolina definitely does need to step it up. And these guys are getting punched on. Pressure coming. Sacked by Ed Chapa, his second of the day, wreaking havoc off that left side of the line. 4 sacks today for Clemson. You can see him coming through, quickly leaps over the chop block attempts by Mike Jeffers. And Alec Rhett never had a chance.
Down. 50, plant.
2nd and 17. They just can't afford to get in these situations. And trying to hit the spot. That's blown up by Numa.
Go. 30 base. Ready to go. Right on.
Play action. And he is going to be sacked. The offensive lineman getting in the way. And it's just got to be pure frustration right there for Alec Rhett. And this was Quatrivis Johnson. Right tackle. He saw what he was trying to do, trying to extend his time to get outside to set up the block for Johnson. Instead, Johnson just sitting there seeing Frank come right on through and sacking his quarterback. Clemson once again cannot capitalize. Horrible punt, goes out of bounds at the 35. Senko Cardenas back out onto the field. Have himself a tremendous day. Trying to get to the outside, and tackle's going to be made in the backfield by Calvin Clayton. 2-yard loss. Hand off, and Walker. It's about 2 yards. Hey, South Carolina's defense has really started to step up. They're halting Clemson from putting up more points. They're just not getting the help. Look at this good defensive stand again. After a while, they're going to start getting tired. This offense has got to do something. They've got to get some points. They've got to give some type of surge of momentum for this defense to feed off of to continue to do what they're doing right now at this point. If they cannot do that anytime soon, for one, this game is lost. These guys will just never, get into a rhythm of having any hopes of possibly coming back into this game. Defense still believing. Here goes the punt. Wow, this looks like a beauty down at the 2.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Point accurate punt right there by Will Spears. Alec Rhett is going to be in his own end zone just about if he wants to pass. I think South Carolina knows they've got to try to run a little bit out of this, see what they'll do. They will run straight up the middle. It's a good run, gets to the 12. Inches short of the first down. Now they'll look to the pass here, play action, throws to the sideline. That's going to be caught for a first down. Nice pass and catch out to his tight end, Trent Leach. His first catch, good for 20 yards. And this is what you want to see out of Alec Rhett. Get the ball in and out of your hands. That's a good job that time. Just not waiting for any type of pressure to get there. And granted, for the most part, these wide receivers going to be clamped up. This Clemson secondary is pretty tough to get open on. But the minute you see any type of opening, you got to be able to attack it. And look at this. He's been attacking this defense the entire game. Mike Jeffers over 100 yards rushing against Clemson here tonight. Offensive line has been doing a good job in the run blocking. Can't say the exact same for the pass blocking, but Jeffers making it work.
Ready? 18, Gator. Ready?
High snap, draw play, and tackle's going to be made there by Williams. And that'll be a tackle for loss, 2nd and 11. The RFL season is coming up soon, guys. January right around the corner. You guys already know more RFL information will be coming out this month. Hey, get your RFL merch on at www.relocationfootballleague.com/redbubble-merch for your favorite RFL team. Be ready for the season. Season 7. It's going to be a big one. 2nd and 11 throws, and that's going to be caught by Rucker. Talked about how he's leading this team in receiving. And you can see why he can make those tough contested catches, but he's only got a few catches here today. Got to find a way to get the ball into his hands more. Goes Wilbon for first down. Clemson starting to move. South Carolina, starting to move.
Indy.
1st and 10. Play action. And he is going to be sacked. No time. KJ Henry. Another big play today. Big number 5. And another sack for Clemson. That's number 6 on the day. I don't know if 20 is getting updates from 21 or 22 or something as well, because there's a couple celebrations I've never seen on Madden 20 like that. A couple of animations, and look, his frustration all over the place here for South Carolina. Throwing water bottles. It's a waste of Gatorade. 2nd and 18. He's going to be sacked again. Fumbles the football, and Clemson will take over at the 36. And play action at this point for South Carolina just isn't it. It worked a little bit for them. It really hasn't, though. But from a good, decent amount of their passing plays, it's been all right. He's taken 2 big sacks off of those back-to-back here. Got Cardenas trotting out onto the field. We'll have to see if the booth's going to review this. It might have been a true fumble. And there goes the booth. So they are going to review this. Yeah, I think his elbow hit the ground first. Look at his arm here. His knee hits the ground. Yeah, his knee hits the ground before his elbow even does. And then the ball comes out. Second time, Brett comes close to losing that football. Either way, it's going to be a huge loss of yards. 3rd and 27. And there goes a sack. No help. Ed Chapa's 3rd sack of the day. Wow, 4th and 32. Wretch is simply on those sets of downs, never had a chance. Offensive line has done their thing in the run game, but in terms of pass blocking for Rhett today, it has been awful. But hey, we're heading into the 4th and final quarter. RFL community, you know what to do. Put your 4s up in the chat. Clemson blowing out South Carolina 24-0 right now.
15 line. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
No points were scored in the 3rd quarter. There was a shot down the field. Going for it on 4th down. They should have just put the ball away. Now things will get even more uglier as they're giving Clemson field position at the 35-yard line. Their own 35-yard line. Tries to throw the one-on-one streak route to his best receiver, but you think a 4 vertical streak is going to work? against Clemson in that situation. 4th and 32. I don't know why you even take your chances. Now Clemson's going to look to run it up and just absolutely obliterate the Gamecocks. And we'll get to the 34.
Here we go. 30 base.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
You got three down.
This game is really over. The defense right there by South Carolina. Their defense has battled, man. I mean, no points in the second half. First half kind of got rough for them. They've given up a lot of big plays, but second half, third quarter, just didn't give up anything despite all the momentum they had on their side, the quick stops. And you can see that this South Carolina defense is conditioned. This offense got to help them out.
Go! 8-3.
Hand off. And they're just running out the clock here. Feel like they're in field goal range, so they just say, hey, run it, get a few yards, we'll just kick one. Clemson not looking to put an entire bag, I guess, on their head. They feel like they got this one in the bag. BT Potter, 51-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is short. So no points there for Clemson. Still, like, in a sense, you know, kind of playing around with South Carolina. They're going to need a miracle at this point to try to get back in this. But this is the time for the offense to get something on the board. Brett throws to the sidelines. That's broken up and complete by Christopher Numa. Airtight coverage. Yeah, what it was, I mean, these wide receivers just simply couldn't match up against these cornerbacks. They've done an excellent job landing them up. And the defense, I mean, look at this, a forced fumble. I think that one's going to stand this time. That was clearly out, and Joshua Frank forces the fumble and recovers it. And Clemson takes over at the 30. And I spoke on this as soon as the game started in the first quarter about how Mike Jeffers struggles with taking care of the football. And look at this. Boom. Hit stick. Loses it. And now Senko Cardenas just looking to finish it out. They've just been running just to hurry up, kill the game. He's had the same stat line for a couple of drives now. Offset I formation, they'll run here. Up the middle, runs over Euro Thompson that time. Gains 9. Clemson just looking for the dagger here on this drive. First pass attempt for Cardenas in a while, and he won't even be able to throw. He's sacked by Spencer. Defense, second sack of the day for South Carolina. There just simply was nothing open on that play. Ran the stick concept. Slant got covered by the linebackers over the middle. Flats wasn't there. The linebacker widened out. The pressure got home. Cardenas, he's got all day right now, starting to close, throws this one, and that's going to be right through the hands of Noah Walker, incomplete, 4th down. Clemson's offense just, I mean, obviously they're chilling. They're not trying to really just destroy South Carolina right now. They're just trying to walk out of here to secure this victory for their bowl eligibility. Here goes a blocked kick that is going to be recovered by South Carolina. Pickering, big guy, not fast enough. gets to the 44-yard line. The defense and special teams just got all the fight for South Carolina right now. How many stops have they gotten, and how many plays like this have they made just for their offense to try to get some points? He was hoping he had a faster guy scoop that ball up, but obviously, I mean, the number looked like he thought he was fast, but that's a defensive tackle right there on wearing number 22, Nathan Pickering. Now it's on the offense again to try to get down the field on Clemson. They don't want to get shut out. Goes into the flats. Gets to the 40. I throw the hard count to get him off, and the slant's not going to be completed out there to Alani Stills.
60 all.
Alec Rhett off the mark on a 3rd and 6. Had 2 receivers in the area and could not connect with either one. And this has been the entire problem here tonight.
Let's go now. 70.
And they're going to go for it on 4th. Why not?
Get it.
And, oh man. This was probably one of the worst games, if not the worst game for Alec Rhett this season. That's just got to be tough. Everything clicking, but the most important position, one player just being off. Handoff up the middle here. Noah Walker still over. Well, now under 10.5 minutes, closing in on 10 minutes now with the speed up and counting. In this game, Clemson just trying to run out the clock. Read option is going to be how they'll execute to get it done. Stays in bounds. It's to 39, South Carolina territory. Hasn't been a score since the 2nd quarter. Huge game. 15 yards here for Cinco Cardenas. Securing the football, as you can see right there. This doesn't want to fumble.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Handoff, good blocking, good running. It's through 30. 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Counter. Being patient. He's got the 1st down. Just good running there by Walker. I said his average doesn't look good, but he's had some tough runs. And back up the middle. That's going to be Spencer Cruz. Once again, cruising up to the 11-yard line. He's had some very explosive runs in this game.
Let's go. 15 run. 15 run. Big rip.
Cinco Cardenas throws this one into the flats here. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 10. Screws again. Walker's going to check back in the backfield here to the left of Cardenas. And that's good defense. Roll Thompson breaking that one up is 3rd and 9. Can South Carolina's defense do it again and keep these guys out of the end zone? Got to give it to South Carolina's defense. Guys are playing. Chip on the shoulder. Here goes the throw to the end zone. That should have been intercepted. Multiple drop interception attempts, though, by the defense of South Carolina. And Clemson just can't score on these guys right now. The whole entire second half. It seems like South Carolina's just been able to do just enough at the right time to shut them down. Blocked a field goal attempt last time, actually a punt attempt. And the kick's good this time though, 27-0. I believe it was a field goal attempt last time, yeah, so either way, this one's good. Gets it from the goal line. And down at the 23. Definitely was not expecting this score. Not shocked by the outcome. I did pick Clemson to win this one. Just never knew it was going to be by this margin. And oh my goodness, sacked for the 4th time by Ed Chappell. He is abusing that right side. 9 sacks for Clemson today. It's got to be tough. Got the edge locks and hits him with the edge spear. Looking down for the count. 10-yard loss, 2nd and 20. Chappell's coming again, but he's going to launch one down the field. It's going to be intercepted by Aiden Parker, his 3rd interception in this game. And I'm not talking about Aiden Parker, I'm talking about Alec Rhett. You can see what type of duress and pressure he was under. And look at this guy just said, let me throw it up and hope my guy makes the play. Aiden Walker taking that one right out the sky. Aiden Parker, excuse me, taking it out the sky there. And I just felt like this matchup period just went all against South Carolina offensively. They just don't have the weapons to be able to compete against Clemson's defense. And that was on full display here today. Looks like they're going to probably shut these guys out. I formation. And he's going to be in the backfield for a loss of 2. Good job there by Wheat. Sweet is unblocked there on the right side. And another one attempt, this one up the middle. Carolina's done a pretty solid job, man. I said you could definitely tell a change in Clemson's offense. Didn't look like they were bringing all the heat like they were though in the first half. They just kind of scaled down, but you can see they are still trying to score, and South Carolina has been doing a good job of keeping them out of that. But at this point, obviously, they're not trying to score. They're trying to just run out the clock, hence the 3rd down run right there. But all these attempts for the offense, and they just can't figure anything out. Ooh, it's launched down at the 26-yard line. We just want to see something from this offense. 3 interceptions, 11 of 24, 83 yards, Alec Rhett. Been a disastrous night for him. I'd have to say his worst performance. Oh man, and the accuracy's just, it's been horrible. Guy doesn't even have 100 yards passing yet. 17 yards away from that. And that's a wide open guy. You got to be able to hit that. Got to be able to hit that pass, overshoots the throw there.
Move. Hey, 4 down.
2 incomplete passes and another one due to good defense by Numa all over Buckner. And 4th down. He wasn't even supposed to be on him. This is for Numa just breaking off and making a play. Very instinctive play right there. And he really booms this punt. It's down at the 14-yard line. 4 minutes left to go. Clemson is looking to run out of here. It's been a tough one to watch if you're a South Carolina fan. And that's an interception. Okay. Here's an opportunity for points for South Carolina. A pick made right there by Jordan Davis, the outside linebacker. They're just playing lackadaisical, just throwing the ball around, doing whatever. You can see right there, I mean, that's picked off. I know I'd be pissed if I was a coach because, I mean, why are we turning the football over? We just need to run the ball, you know? And even if we are, I mean, you can't make throws like that. This is the best field position that South Carolina can pray for. They need points. Gotta avoid this shutout. And they're looking to pass. And it's actually going to be a good one over the middle. Hits the slant to Rucker at the 3. Now this should be Jeffers' territory. They're lined up in the eye. Let's see if they give him some carries. It's been outstanding, over 100 yards a day on the ground, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Got excited just because finally these guys are on the board, but man, it has been an ugly day for South Carolina's offense. Their defense is to thank for this. Nice cut there by Jeffers, and if there's anybody who deserved to score in this offense, it was him. And the extra point's good. 27-7. Ruiz kicking it through. South Carolina just going to line up for the onside kick. See if they can get another shot at getting points. And Johnny's sweep is all over. Clemson been trying to run this clock out all game for a while. And South Carolina's defense, man, they're just not throwing in the towel. That's the type of fight you just want to see. Tackle made there at the line of scrimmage. Definitely fed Walker today. 31 carries, but got to credit South Carolina too, still holding them. With those attempts under 100 yards, he's not even at 80 yet. Just trying to get to the outside. Good defense again. Back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to throw this into the flats a little high, and he's going to scamper for the first down. The explosion right there from Medrano is amazing. Over 70 plays of offense for Clemson today. That's how much their offense has been on the field, thanks to the quick quick inning drives for South Carolina. Alec Brett already knows, man, the worst games he's had. Run up the middle, first down. Noah Walker. Up to 90 yards on the day. Guy's got 33 carries. Spencer Cruz in the backfield. Every time he's touched the rock, it's been an explosive run. And not that time, only picking up 2. 2 more plays left. Really, 1 more. There goes Cruz. Talk about his explosion. Right there, just reading off the wide open lane to the left side. This will be 1 more play. Looks like they're just trying to see if they can score again. Hopefully they don't. And they don't. So South Carolina's defense fights to the end, only gives up 3 points in the first half. No, in the second half of play. I mean, the defense played an outstanding second half and played the best they could. But Clemson really came here ready to play. 27-7 final score here. Clemson blowing out the Gamecocks. They are now bowl eligible, will improve to 6-6 on the season, and South Carolina will drop their 4th game in a row to fall to the same record. 6-6. Really tough game for Alec Brett. See him hanging his head. He's just going to have to look forward to the bowl game in hopes of a victory. It's just a really tough loss right there in performance by him. We'll go ahead and quickly look at the stats of the main guys. We've got Tanko Cardenas here. He was 23 of 40, 280 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 3 interceptions from Alec Brett. Look at this QBR. Wow, 12.7. That is just atrocious. He was 12 of 28 for 97 yards. Didn't even have 100 yards passing, 42%. This was literally the only thing not going good for South Carolina today. We'll go ahead and get a look at the run game. Mike Jeffers leading all running backs. The run game was there and everything for South Carolina and Alec Brett. 24 carries, 103, touchdown. Noah Walker, a lot of carries for him, but also a lot of passes. So, I mean, it was just a lot of plays in general for Clemson. It's still great that South Carolina was able to hold him to just 88 yards on the ground on that amount of carries. Had 4 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown, though, for Spencer Cruz. 1 for 15 for Tanko Cardenas. Receiving-wise, both the Clemson mainstay guys were just killing it. 116 yards for Roy Medrano and a touchdown of 9 receptions. And over 100 yards as well for Jeremiah Miller Jr. Had a touchdown over 100 with 101 and 6 receptions. Ryan Rucker leading the Gamecocks in receiving yards with 39 yards and 5 receptions. And then we had Josiah Green with 3 for 32. Monty Wilborn, not even worth going down this list. Offensive line, you see a ton of sacks here. Johnson was getting exposed by Ed Chappell. All 4 of those sacks coming from Ed Chappell there. We had Elin here with 2 and a couple other guys with 1. Defense, Earl Thompson, this guy was landing some big hits down, making a lot of tackles for South Carolina, keeping them going all the way until the end. 13 tackles for him. C.J. Morgan had 10. Of course, you're going to see South Carolina all the way up here. As much as they were on the field defensively, 9 for Furge, 9 for Wheat, 8 for Santana. And to lead Clemson, 4 guys with 7 tackles. The tie leading for Clemson at Joshua Frank, Aiden Parker, Ed Chappell, and Caden King. Not going to go down the list. We had 6 tackles, though, here for Christopher Numa. Tackles for loss, Tyrus Wheat had 3. KJ Henry had himself 2, as well as Caden King, Jalen Moody, C.J. Morgan, and Will Thompson, and a couple of other guys right here also had themselves 1 tackle for loss. Man, there's a ton of tackles for loss in this game. Sacks, Ed Chappell leading in that department with 4, 2 for Joshua Frank, a sack for Williams, Henry, Davis, Spencer, and Morgan. Interceptions, 4 total, 3 coming from Clemson, 1 from South Carolina, 2 in the first quarter by Bobby Holly, and he had 1 by Jordan Davis towards the end of the game, and then Aiden Parker getting 1 as well. Pass deflections, Earl Thomas, linebacker who's making all the tackles and big hits, was also making deflections. He had 4 to lead in that category. Purge with 3, 2 from Numa, 2 from Dior Santana, 1 from Brule, Peters, Parker, King, Morgan, Turner, and Frank. Forced fumbles was 1 today by Frank, in which he recovered. And no safeties, no defensive touchdowns, nothing on special teams, anything of that nature. That's going to be it for me here in this one, guys. And enjoyed calling this one for you. And we have 1 more game left to go. Make sure you guys tune in. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's USC versus Texas. USC wins this. All they got to do is win the Pac-12 championship, which they were undefeated in that conference, to be in the Final Four, guaranteed. And so, hey, this, you got to take it a step at a time. Texas, this could be a trap game. Don't sleep on the weak teams. You never know what can happen. I mean, look what happened here in this one. I mean, I'm not shocked that Clemson won, but anybody can win, and we know that for a fact in the RFL, whether it be college or the pros. But can Calvin Poole get it done as he's been getting it done all season long? That being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and Play-by-Play commentator. Big win for Clemson here tonight, besting South Carolina 27-7. I'll see you guys later on. Peace.